This is the Imperial HoloNet News. The opening of the L-Gates has been a tremendous achievement by the Imperial Science Ministry led by Director Cave Johnson. We now control the only access to and from an extragalactic region of space. The tactical advantage of such a holding is immeasurable. At this time, the space beyond the Veil remains off limits to all non-Imperial approved traffic. Citizens will be fired upon should they attempt to reach the gates. Delta Source has confirmed the rogue AI signal from within the Pentastar alignment has been terminated. A fleet consisting of at least CIS, Pentastar, and Hapes ships joining together removed the threat. While the Admiralty was not expecting the AI to break out of the Pentastar's space, the losses suffered by our enemies give us a narrow window of opportunity. Ships continue to be produced in record numbers at the Kuwait shipyard facility. Conscripts from all conquered nations are being trained as Imperial officers at the Academy. A strong navy will be needed in the years to come. Grand Admiral Thrawn has recently promoted Captain Bishop Kratos to Admiral to serve alongside Admiral Bellicose. Together, the three of them will oversee all Imperial engagements. This has been an Imperial Holo News briefing. Stay loyal to the Empire, or else.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. Let's get started with episode number 6 of our Imperial playthrough. Here we are, the Galactic Empire, as we left off last time, and real exciting in the galaxy. We have the CIS Remnant over here, who is our biggest rival. We have the Cartel down here, which is only a couple turns away from actually losing, although I don't know why anyone is not advancing at them. Perhaps they want a battle, or perhaps the AI threat over here was probably more important, because you can see that there's a number of Pentastar and CIS fleets over here who are the main antagonists in this. The New Republic seems to have been able to remain neutral at this point. The Sith Empire really hasn't done much with any of us. You can see over here they do have a number of dreadnoughts and support ships, so they are a force to be reckoned with, but overall their choice of loadout really doesn't excite me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I totally appreciate you. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. If you want to join the Captain's Crew, which is what we call our Patreons, our YouTube members, or our Twitch subscribers, go ahead and do so. You can get rewarded with a ship just like these fine people. So we have Captain Darth Joel and his Titan, Captain Rel Knight, Admiral Kratos, thank you very much, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Admiral Calrissian, Captain Darth Joel, and there is Captain Cookies. Sometimes you end up with 2 ships if I screw up, but Robin Nilsson, Gregory Soltz, Ragnar Ignason, I think somebody in that list. No, we're still good. Captain Farine, Captain Tyos, Captain Ben Knight, Captain Cabero, Captain Justin Thompson, Captain Toblith, Captain Fire, Dante's Inferno, and Dark Lord Baggin, as well as Matt, who has his own fleet over here, Admiral Bellicose. Thank you very much for being supporters of my channel. I totally appreciate you. Without the Patreons, I couldn't do the kind of content I do. So thank you for helping me. Oh, and the Hutts have this over here. I didn't even know. Interesting. All right, so in the meantime, I have found that we have 6 strategic choke points that we'll need to hold in the event of a war. We have one here at the Norgon facility. We have one here at the Verkus Black Hole. So that's 2. And or actually, we can just do the Tyrus cluster, because that'll pull these in. So there's 2 here. Narglon and Tyrus cluster. And there is one here, kind of, but I'm not really counting this right now. Maybe I should. We'll see. I think that if we just use a feel, we can do that, because we can have that be a choke point for everything coming up from the south on that side. Up here we have Protheon, which we need, and then thankfully the way that this works out is if we hold Tribano, we can hold all of this side of the galaxy off from getting into our space. So I was looking at that and counting 6. There might be 7, but the other thing I did is I ordered gateway constructions at all choke points to allow our fleets to jump back and forth instantly as needed to reinforce. So I'm really hopeful that that will swing the tide of war, because although we have a formidable number of ships, you can see I'm significantly over our naval capacity. We have 3 fleets with just an insane amount. Let's take a look. We have 3 fleets with just an insane amount of ships and firepower and all of that. The other enemies do too. So it's gonna always come down to who can move and support each other the best, and I think with our gateway network we'll be able to do that. So last episode we were taking out as much as we could of the Black Sun. Unfortunately, it looks like the Pentastar alignment got to it before we did, so we're not going to be able to pick up any more territory there, but we will go up the fastest and make sure that we are doing what we need to do. Let's check over here. So the industrial hub, I think this needs to be updated again. Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead and do that. 713 days remaining. We'll get our minerals up as high as we can. That is always a good thing. I think that we also maybe, and I don't know if I've done it, I'm sure based on 1.3 I probably have. Yeah, there should be a Dyson sphere somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I can't remember. Is it in the same system? No. Okay. And I know that we also have a sentry array. There it is. So you can see that this is our Delta source, giving us all of the information across the galaxy. Really fun stuff. Turbo weapon damage. Let's go up to armor hit points. That'll be good. Here we have a new tradition available to us. Now we've completed everything except this in prosperity, so we'll do that. And that will give us, go ahead and pause, that will give us a new ascension slot, which I am going to choose as, I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. We're the Empire. We need a Death Star. Let's get this stuff together. Colossus Project. Very good.
These exhibits are interactive.
So we have decided that we need to work on the Colossus Project. That'll take 20 months for us to figure out what's up. Go ahead and handle that. I like it. I like 3.6k minerals per turn. That is, I believe, enough for an Imperial Star Destroyer per turn. We can check that. Just to make sure. Yeah, a little more than that. Almost a Dreadnought per turn, which would be awesome. The Titans are kind of restricted, so we can only build a Titanite Kuat. But we can still build them, so that's kind of nice. We're not capped yet. Gateway construction site ready. Let's go there. Good. Good. Let's pause that for a second. Upgrade that gateway. There we go. So that's the Protheon one. I think we also have a gateway coming in here. Yeah, so I decided that this would be a good choke point for us, and I guess we could do a fuel as well. So I thought of all of these, we'll cut them off there before they get in. So we're basically prepping for our giant war against the CIS. Now the CIS have allies in the Pentastar alignment and the Hapes Consortium. The Hutt Cartel is about to be gone, so the Pentastar alignment has two borders on us. As you can see, they span the galaxy because of their wormholes. So does the New Republic. And the Sith Empire is kind of neutral in all this. They don't have any. They have a non-aggression pact, but they don't have any kind of defensive pacts with anyone. So they're just sitting there. They're kind of a wild card at this point. I don't expect them to join the fight. But the Hapes Consortium up here has a defensive pact with the Pentastar alignment and a non-aggression pact with the CIS. So they're all kind of chummy, which is unfortunate. So what will happen is if I go to war with the Remnant, let's see what would happen. So if I go to the war with the Remnant, I'll get the Pentastar alignment in as well. But that's really all I have to deal with now. If I were to declare war on the Pentastar alignment, I'll just figure this out real quick. They have a Hapes Consortium and that, so that's not the way to go. And if I declare war against the Hapes, yeah, so that might be the way to go. If I declare war against the Hapes, I immediately get to go to war with the Pentastar alignment, and I don't think that'll trigger CIS Remnant. It might, but I'm not 100% on that, and I think that might be the way to go. So we could prepare for that. Now, we've taken out the ability in our mod to see the relative power of each empire, so I'm not really sure, how strong they are compared to us, but really, I mean, Imperial might. I'm not that worried about it. I think we'll do pretty well. Let me just go through and make sure that all of our gateways that were being built are built. Alright, so we have the industrial hub. We'll let that go for a little bit. Alright, take a look at it. About 8 minutes into the episode. We're trying to pack as much as we can here in 30 minutes. That's really the goal.
Scan it for me.
Let's take Let's take Thrawn's fleet up to the Protheon. So Bishop Kratos, Admiral Bishop Kratos, please take us up. Appreciate you. Edict duration. Let's get army damage because we're gonna need a lot of it. Let's see, how is our current army looking? Do we even have an army? We do. Okay, I like this. Go ahead and do that and bring them up to Protheon. I don't think there's anywhere else that they can actually... Yeah, they can't get into our space any other way. Alright, gateway construction is ready, so we can move forward with that. So we shall. Alright, that's right at the Virtus black hole. That's perfect, because that gives me a choke point from the Sith, as well as from, I guess, anyone that would come up this way. So it would be the Hotzer. I guess soon to be the CIS, because they'll be right next to me. I like that. Alright, so just basically being able to jump from place to place is going to be really, really helpful. That's the bottom line. Alright, up here the Tribano system is actually really important, and I can't believe it doesn't have a starbase. So we're going to upgrade that now. We'll spend some money getting these up to full and getting all of their pieces in place before we do this. Gotten pointed at the head of the universe. Lead scientists across all fields have at last finalized their proposal for the planet killer. We want a world cracker, like our Death Star.
System scanned.
Alright, let's go ahead and go into our ship designer and find it. What would it be? Did we not get it yet? Let me go back into the ship designer. Is it here and I'm missing it? I don't see it yet. Maybe it needs to be researched again. Oh, it's still researching. Okay. 14 months left. That makes sense. Okay. Let's strategically place all of our fleets in. So we do have a gateway here. And we have the Emperor's fleet, which needs a leader. So we will recruit a new admiral. And this admiral position is up for grabs. If you're interested in that, just go ahead and join our Patreon at the admiral level and it will be yours. Let's see. Construction is concluded on the new gateway in the Prothean system. All right, so here's the deal. I don't have any more admiral slots left on the Patreon because I had 2 of 2, and the reason why is because at the beginning of series, I don't want to have like 6 admirals and no slots for them. So what you can do is, if you're interested in that, you do the Patreon at the battleship level, and then you add, you know, the difference, which is like $20 to it, and then I will be able to upgrade you to admiral. That's how it works. And then that way, you know, if I don't have it, for that month, you only pay the 20. Gateway constructed. Construction is concluded on the new gateway in the Prothean system. The stable connection to the rest of the galaxy is awesome. Awesome. So we have our gateway now, which looks pretty spectacular. I love how you can see through it. The opacity is cranked. Not if you look at the star. There it is. Alright, very cool. Alright, I like that. So that's going to help us get around. So Thrawn's fleet is up there and ready to go. Our transport fleet is here as well. And they're going to be merging together with General Ordo. Manson, awesome. Gateway constructed, so the Virkus Hull system is ready. So because of that, we'll be able to jump from place to place. Let's see, the only other people that I don't even want to say worried, because that doesn't really do it justice. Not worried. Okay, so they're building this at the Sika system. Are they working on that now? Yeah, he's building the construction site. Once that's done, I'll send one of these fleets over through that gateway to get here. So we'll have that fleet there. We'll have this fleet here, which is in a good place to be. Our Coruscant Defense Force, essentially. We're going to cut off all this, because the Sith Empire, like I said, is not a part of this. We just have to worry about the Pentastar alignment. And... Alright, so this one is ready. Let's go ahead and turn that into a gateway. And we'll pause it up here. Shield hit points +5. Naval capacity +20. All good. All good times. Alright. You know what? I am going to move them back. Since I see that they can come in either way, let's move them to the Tyrus cluster. It's a good spot where I can move out either way to attack them in the event that they decide to come this way. So that should be good. I don't think defensive packs of people that have defensive packs matter, but like I said, we're gonna figure out pretty damn quickly. Alright, we'll go ahead and reinforce that fleet anyway, just because we can. You can see our naval capacity is up, and that's looking good. We're up to 5.0 minerals per turn. Ooh, 5.0k. I love it. I don't think I've ever had that many. There we go. So we have all of our armies merged. We're ready to take on the Hapes. I think it's time for us to make some claims. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll start close and work our way in. Thankfully, we do have a lot of influence. We might be able to take their entire nation, although not 100% sure on that. But no matter what, we want to make sure that we take stuff that connects, so it makes sense for holding it too. Oh my goodness. We can actually claim everything they own. As far as I can tell, that's everything. And we still have some influence left over. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay, so they have a defensive pack with the Pester alignment. I just want my guy to get into place. So I will wait for him. 215 days to get into place here. And then as soon as this gateway is done over here, we'll send our guys over. And we should be good. Let's see, how's that? 308 days. So another year from now, we'll be able to start our war. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. Scan it for me.
We have a Colossus. The Death Star is in our hands. Let's take a look at it, shall we? The Colossus. Yes. The ultimate symbol of Imperial authority. And of course we're using a Death Star skin because it's awesome. And we're going to put the World Cracker on there because it's awesome. Alright, we'll put some door steel armor. Real good. That looks nice. The ship will ignore any attackers and carry on with its current attack. We'll go ahead and save that. So this is the Death Star, ladies and gentlemen. You may fire when ready. Excellent. Now that can only be built at Kuat, and I think that we will. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go up to Kuat and queue up the Death Star. What do we need? We need a Colossus assembly yard. We can do that. I'm on it. Let's see, Colossus assembly yard. What can we do instead? Weapon range, naval headquarters, disruption field, sensor base. Yeah, who needs that? Colossus assembly yard. There we go. 480 days on that. Plus however long it takes to build. It's going to take a long time to build. It's a huge ass Death Star. Real big. Alright. That's exciting. That's exciting. I have just the thumbnail for this. And we'll call this episode You May Fire When Ready. I'm very pleased. Alright, so the Emperor's fleet is actually going to move up to Tribano. That's going to be where they hold. That way, if the Pentastar alignment comes in this way, we'll have a good spot. And if we do actually accidentally trigger war with the CIS, we'll be able to move around as needed. In general orbit around that floats a portable databank scooped up by the Outrider. It's found to contain text in some alien language. Vocabulary is not wholly unfamiliar, but syntax is disconcertingly complex. They recommend a more thorough study to decipher the text and origins. Let's analyze it on Wayland. Why not?
These exhibits are interactive.
Might be fun. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and research that. It only takes 1 month. We'll see what it says. The Prince legible. The text, its title roughly translates to regional ruler, is written in a presumably ancient dialect of the human tongue spoken in the New Republic. Interesting. The text is doubtlessly some historical import to them, and might contain valuable insights. Yeah, let's get our influence back. We'll just take it and learn it and not tell them anything. You can see up here that we've started colonizing the L cluster, which is real exciting. Let's go ahead and build those mining stations, and then this starbase, and that starbase, and that starbase.
I just finished building.
I hate the fact that they're here. We declare them a rival. That kicks them right the hell out of our space. Good luck with that. They're stuck. They're never going home. Alright. That's kind of cool. Even though they're like extra galactic, it's just right here. It'd be different if it like took you to a part of the map that you couldn't even see. Excuse me. The main galaxy. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, so we're on fastest. We're getting ready. Our gateway has been constructed. Awesome. So let's go ahead and move this fleet. Holy crap. We'll let all those fleets go wherever the heck they're supposed to go so I don't mess anything up.
I just finished building.
So many fleets. Alright, so I don't think that those are
System scan.
with us. They're just going to meet the other one. Alright, so Lumina's fleet. We'll use the gateway here. And they will travel to the Sysja system. And they'll be there in 70 days. And hey, I'm getting insulted. That's great. The Black Sun have insulted us. Do they? I didn't even think they still existed. Doesn't everyone have their territory? Why are they not dead? I have no idea. Eventually, we will force their surrender. Someday. Oh, because the Hut Cartel is still a part of that. I see. The Hut Cartel is down, but not yet out. Their end is inevitable, however. Alright, let's take a look. What else can we do? Harmony, Justice, Expansion. Yeah, colony development speed would be good. Is there anything else that really helps me at this point? Starbase upkeep reduced by 20% is a really significant perk, but as you can see, we're not hurting for practically anything. Maybe a little bit on the energy side. I think I'm going to go with Order. Yes, what does Order do? Yeah, Order doesn't really work for me. Let's just go with Supremacy. There you go, Supremacy. When in doubt, Supremacy is the way to go. Alright, we have minerals plus 5% or turbo weapon laser damage. We'll get that. Makes our fleets pretty badass. Alright, so we are over here in our designated spot. We're ready for any counterattacks by the Pentastar alignment. We're ready on all fronts. Alert all commands, deploy the fleet. I feel good about this. Let's get started. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to war. I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead and pause it. We will declare war on the Hapes, and we will conquer with our claims. And we're only going to have to play against the Pentastar alignment. That's really great.
This must be an attempted intimidation. Very effective.
Okay, so what can we see over here? We can see that they have a fleet, and I probably should have looked earlier to see what their battle dragons look like. That's a reference to the EU. They only have a 12-ship fleet, and they have Venators. This will be over quickly. They do have Tomahawk advanced cruise missiles that they clearly got from the United States Empire. NATO technology. They also have disruptors, which are pretty strong against armor. And they have pulse missiles, which are pretty strong against shields. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that scary, but they do have 2 dreadnoughts. I didn't notice that before. Let me try to find their dreadnoughts. Where are their dreadnoughts? Here they are. Okay. Alright, well, we shall prevail. I feel pretty good about this. Let me take a look at their station. Their station is big and scary, but I think we can handle it. We should be okay. They also have a gateway here, so hopefully they jump over. Or maybe we can. I don't know. I don't think it works like that. I think they can jump behind us, but we can't. So that's going to be how this works. We'll let it go for a second. Actually, we'll let it go for a little bit and see if their fleet has any movement at all. Alright, here we go. So what are their orders? They're following the Shadow Hand fleet. Where's the Shadow Hand fleet? Okay. What are their orders? They're attacking Athos Station. Okay, so they're going to go around this way. Fair enough. General Tano, move your ships to intercept. Alright, let's take a look what's going on down here. We have no response at this point that I can tell from the Pentastar liner. Oh, here we go. They have no orders. Their fleet is holding steady in Black Sun territory. We'll watch them to see if they make any kind of change to their plans at this point. But as of right now, they are not moving yet to engage, so Admiral Bonetary is on the lookout for that. We will watch that with great interest. Are they going to become a part of this war? They could also take out these two systems from us and just win this outright, which I wouldn't even contest, because I'll take it all back from them in one go around. I think that would be easier. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up Turbo Weapon Laser Fire Rate. Turbo Laser Weapon Fire Rate. Yeah. Okay, very good, very good. At this point, everything is proceeding as planned. So now we're here. I doubt that they'll push into that, but we'll see. Just double checking the battlefield. So the Hapes Consortium still has yet to make a move. Or the Pentastar alignment has yet to make a move on that front. Let's see how are they doing up here. Ah, so they are. That's the Hapes. Are there any Pentastar fleets up here? I don't think so. It is their territory here, but it doesn't look like they have any fleets there currently. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to actually defend their allies, which is interesting, and I should probably claim some of the Pentastar territories, what that says to me. Like here. Get a nice little inroads. Maybe later. Alright. What we're going to do here, because this will make... First of all, I mean, that Executor is just awesome, but this will make Chewy Cookies very happy. So we'll have him follow this. Or no, we'll have General Manson's fleet follow Thrawn's fleet. And we'll have Thrawn's fleet move in to engage the Hapes. So go ahead and do that. Admiral Kratos, take us out. Alright, we need to see where they are. We've arrived. Alright, we're on station. Let's watch it from the Executor. Not gonna see a whole lot from here, but it will look pretty cool. Let's let it go.
I think that one was about to say, I love you.
Alright, we'll go down to normal. See. Commence primary ignition. That's really hilarious. Oh wow. We just fired the Death Star. Do you hear that? Yeah, so that's kind of what happens when you're severely undermatched against the Empire. Did we lose anyone? Oh, we did. We lost some control. Corvettes, destroyers, cruisers, battleships. We might have lost patrons. We'll have to look at it after the episode and see who survived. I think it's better when we don't know. All right, so here's our first conquest. We will take the fleet and engage over here. Let's see, did you survive? Some of you did. Some of you did not. So if you see that you did not survive, let me know in the comments. I'll go through and I'll match it up against the old one, but it's so much easier for me if you point it out, because you have a very vested interest, obviously, in your own character. All right, here we are. So, are we set up to be aggressive? Yeah, we're aggressive. Good stuff. Turbo laser fire rate. Let's go minerals 5%. That'll help a little bit. Okay, so we're taking out a couple of these armies. That's pretty good. Their garrison strength is kind of high. I don't want to risk any casualties, so we'll let that bomb for a little bit, and we will check our enemies' positions. Where did that happen? Did they really send in their fleet and die that fast? There was a battle somewhere. I gotta find it. Okay, this fleet is still no orders. They have no interest in attacking me. The Penn-Star alignment is like, you bit off more than you can chew, bro. He doesn't have any claims on us, so they're not willing to do it. That's great. Okay, I don't really know what is going on here. Just merge those two. But I don't see the Hapes Consortium fleet, so it's making me think that they probably died at Athos. And I just can't see the debris because of all this gas and dust. That's crazy. Alright, well that's fun. We're instantly winning plus 9%. So that's pretty happy. Let's go ahead and land some troops, shall we? I think we're ready. Get those ATs on the ground. We shall attack. Land your armies, General Manson.
Destroying them is part of the test.
Alright, we're breaking their will to fight, which is good, because
Resolved science.
if we do it fast enough, we won't lose any units. Okay, we just lost 1 unit, we lost a couple units. There we go. There we go. There's only a couple people fighting, now they've lost their will to fight, and they're done. Excellent. We've taken the planet.
I'm fully connected.
Excellent. Alright, so Gatana is ours. I don't know if we can use this gateway or not. I would love to try. I don't think it's gonna work though. Alright. Let's... Alright, so I have them following Thrawn's fleet as well. Gotta stay and do best practices. Got an Ether Drake over there. Yeah, it looks like what was left of their fleet limped back to their capital and is totally screwed. Oh, they came in behind us. The, crap. Timeout. So the Hapes used our gateway network and came in behind us. How interesting. I guess I could use my gateway network to show up at their door and mess them up, but they got through that. We're gonna quickly rectify this, of course.
This next test may
But they did. Oh, they're gonna be so fast too. There we go. I don't know why they would jump back to their own doom. Here, you want to see how quickly somebody can get messed up when they make a poor tactical decision? Well, I'm glad you asked. What do you think is going to happen to this dreadnought if it's not already dead? Look at that. Its fate awaits it. It goes now it goes to find its destiny. Yes. Okay. And we continue to destroy the Hapes. I like it. The only problem with that, yeah, we'll use our own gateway to jump into their home system if we can. And that way I can take out their ship production facilities, because otherwise they're just going to do hit and runs on me over and over and over again.
System scanned.
And I don't really want to move anyone up just for that. Yeah, still no reaction from their allies. That's great. Alright, let's take these guys and let's see, what is it, Altheor? Let's see if we can go to Altheor. No, I can't. How did they get to mine if I can't get to theirs? That doesn't make any sense. Can I take it to Katana? That'd be great. No, I can't do that either. They've denied us access to their gateways. How do I deny other people access to mine? I wonder. Yeah, I don't know how they pulled that off, but good for them. Let's go up and take their other planet and sweep through. And by the time we're done, we just might be able to have a Death Star. Maybe. There we go, the Death Star. We're building it. It's gonna take 10 years. Of course it is. Alright. We're on our way. They're gonna send in more. Super annoying. Alright, they have they have one planet here that we have to take, so let's bomb the shit out of it. Alright, we'll do that. I don't know if they can take their own station. I'm hoping they can't. Yeah, I don't think they can. That'll be really helpful for us. If they can't take their own station here, then they can't move on. So even with their dreadnought, they're done. All right, good. So we've solved their counterattack. So that's what happened. They were able to jump to their own station here and run away. Where else are we fighting? Oh, they're sending in more. Okay. Minerals plus 5%. Let's do strikecraft damage. Starbase capacity plus 1 because you can never have too many because starbases are amazing. And we'll get some of these out of the way because they might actually lead to other single-use technologies since we were doing repeatables mostly. What are they doing here at Swyvern? Okay. Go ahead. We'll take out another stormtrooper or two. They're actually pretty strong. 12 damage is pretty damn good. Let me see what our damage is on our our armies. 0. 0. Okay, that can't be right. Strengthen our unity or strengthen our security? We'll do security. Yeah, see, our damage isn't nearly as good, even with experienced troops. How about the Thunderclap? The Mechanical Knights, yeah, they do a lot of damage. Somebody made it through. Let's take a look on screen. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, they die pretty quickly. I mean, eventually, if they keep immediately coming back, they might do something because my ship isn't able to charge up that quickly. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with that. Let's do the same thing. Let's strengthen our unity this time because that might help us a good bit. What do we have? We have new tradition.
We solved science.
So as I do that, let's see, what do we have? Army damage increased by 25, claim influence cost reduced. Yeah, let's do that. That's actually pretty timely. Volcanic activity. Yeah, we'll take the warrior mindset. That's actually really helpful. Crap. No, that's not great. They might actually win that. Let's land our armies real quick, and then I can go over and crush the. I can go over and crush those ships. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think that'll take long at all. Oh wow. They're really messing me up. Come on, we don't want to lose any clone troopers. Pull them back. There we go. All right, we have it. We sure did.
I just finished building.
Oh, looks like we won again. How nice. Let's go ahead through and push on to... I'm going to come up this way because it looks like they're building all their ships here. At least as far as I can tell. So we can shut those down first. This is going to be a longer than I expected episode, so I hope that you guys don't mind. Maybe we'll pause this halfway, but we'll see how far we can get. The Hapes Consortium belongs to me, and they better not forget it. Alright, what do we have up here? Energy credits, shield hit points. Let's do shield hit points. 31 months on that.
We solved science.
Alright, we'll go ahead and just tell them to come around here like this. Alright. Very good. Now these are really simple. It's not even worth looking at it, unfortunately, when we do it, because it just instantly kills the station. Let's see, core sector system +1. Yeah, we could always do that because we're about to pick up a whole bunch of them. So we'll see how that goes. Upstart company, accept their proposal? Sure. Potentially get some resource out of that. We're capped, who cares?
We solved science.
There we go. So we're looking pretty good here. Going to Birthroom. Unfortunate, they went bankrupt. Huh. I never had that fail before. Not that it really hurt me. Minerals 5%. Good. We'll go ahead and reinforce the fleet just to make sure it's at full strength. Alright, so now we're going to attack them. Not dealing with this. Uh-oh. Jabbath the Third. Their stuff is increasing. That's worrying. Alright, we have to go back and destroy the defense fleet. And we will. We're in system with them. It's only a matter of time. Our ships are faster. Our engagement rate is longer. They have a carrier, a battleship, a cruiser, and a destroyer. This will be kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we're in combat now. General Manson, prepare your men. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Just finished building.
I did lose a destroyer. They lost their entire fleet. Huh. Not bad. Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew. You in? Sounds like somebody just became a member of the Intrepid Elite. Welcome. Thank you. This way, guys. This way. Take that out real quick. There we go. Now it's Imperial, as it should be. Alright. Just need to keep up with them because it's kind of a pain in the ass, so we'll go there. And then once again, we'll catch them in this system, and then we have to hurry up and turn around because they can just keep pumping out those little ships. And it's a pain in the ass. Oh, here they come. Look at them. They think they can take us. That's cute. Alright. Here we go, guys. Come on. Alright. Chibar now. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get past us. It's perfect. So as long as we keep destroying their ships, they're I always feel bad for them jumping right out. I mean, that's like seriously, like you made like a wrong hyperspace calculation and you pop out right in front of the entire Imperial fleet. And I mean, like, I don't even know how long you would see that until you were like turbo lasered right off the I want to say the Earth, so to speak, but you know what I mean. We'll just get all these. And then we're going to go for Hapes. And at that point, I feel like they should surrender, but they won't. You know how it is. So we'll still have 3 more planets to get. Alright, let's go back into Hapes. We're winning 16-0. I could settle status quo, or I could just conquer them, and I think that we're going to conquer them. Let's take a look at how... The Panistar alignment is a terrible ally to have. They have no interest in this conflict. They're not willing to provoke me. Our fleets are set up perfectly to counterattack them. Thrawn strikes again. I'll tell you, the man is amazing. What can he not do? Alright. Well, this is really... This is actually going to be a pretty difficult fight. You can see that they have 13 stations here. That's actually pretty big. That's a fully kitted out one. So we'll watch this from Darth Joel's perspective. We're definitely going to lose ships over that. Okay. Or we're just going to crush it like it wasn't even there.
We solved science.
Didn't expect that. Alright, let's see what do we got. Pause it. We lost 2 cruisers, a battleship, a destroyer, and a corvette. Just kind of to be expected whenever you have that big of a push at something like that. Alright, so we need to take Hapes now. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully we didn't lose our people. Yeah, okay. I know where they are. Alright, let's bring them over here, although I'm sure Chewie will be upset that I don't have them following, of course, but I kind of screwed that up, so we'll let that go for a little bit. Actually, let's since nobody else is responding, I'm going to take these guys through this gateway and bring them up to the crap, what is it called? I think it's Prothon. Yeah, bring them up to the Prothon station. Okay. They'll be there shortly. That way I'll have a second fleet to deal with them sending out a raiding party to try to get through. Actually, you know what? We'll combine these guys. Leave them right there. That should be more than enough. What is it? Well, I mean, unless these are all corvettes or something. I can't see what they are. Okay, yeah, that's not going to get it done. I might have to break somebody off the main fleet, but we'll just see. How long is it going to take them to get anywhere? Might take them a little bit of time. I don't think we can build any defenses before they get there. Maybe we can. They take practically forever. The only thing I want is these guys to get through before the other ship comes in. That's important to me. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's pause. So what do they have here? 2 dreadnoughts, a carrier.
You die on me.
We'll send their ships in to defend. Alright. Not a big deal.
Science.
I could split off Thrawn's fleet, but I don't really feel like doing that because I have the fleet composition exactly the way I want it. And quite honestly, I don't even think with this they can get through anything else. Oh, nice. We can use the Colossus against everybody. We have the... ladies and gentlemen, we have it. It was worth the wait. And now for the big reveal. That's no moon. That's a space station. Here it is. The Death Star, hiding in the corona of the sun. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. The Death Star. It even has a little symbol next to it. It's the ultimate power in the galaxy. How something that massive moves through hyperspace is completely beyond me, but it's not my job to figure this out. Alright, we will go and we will take this guy out ASAP. Alright, so we're almost there. Alright, is Hapes ready to be pounded into the dirt? I think they might be pretty close. I think
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Alright, we have a new tradition available. Let's get that real quick because people don't like it when I don't play optimally. So let's see here. Supremacy, claim influence. Ship upgrade costs, we'll do that. Claim influence isn't as important. It would have been nice before this, but even still. That's where we're going to go. 52 days. Sounds good. Alright. Automated dreadnought. Alright, it's finally made it. So we're just waiting for it to be here. Here we go. You're gonna land your armies. Alright, so we're gonna land our armies now on the planet and hope for the best. There we go. Oh, they barely defended their home planet. Can't believe that. I would have thought that they'd have done better.
Congratulations, you won.
Oh, come on.
I hope you weren't expecting baked desserts.
Of course not. Gladys. Alright, now I can settle status quo and take half of them. And I think we'll do that. Oh, actually, once we get our stuff back. So we'll send this guy here, here, and here. And then we'll settle status quo, take all of their southern things. Let's do frequent AI checks. I don't want to lose quite a bit of ships when I have as many as I do. Doesn't seem to work. Alright, just coming up here to take this one real quick. Okay, terrible news, but at least we didn't lose a lot of ships. Alright, perfect, and one more, we'll get that and take that out. What is it? It's a Titan. How exciting. They have 2 Titans in that sector. Now we can crush 2 Titans. That went away pretty quickly. Unless they jump past me. No, they definitely got destroyed. Did we get it? Yep, we got it. Alright, so just grab this and we'll be done. Takes like a month for it to switch over. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and pause it and offer them. Let's go ahead and settle the status quo. Send the offer. I'll take all of the holdings that I have. They will take essentially nothing. And that'll be that. They said they'd accept it, so we'll see how that goes. For now. Look at that. Oh, I forgot one. Damn it. Okay, so we have a little pimple on our ass. We'll take care of that later. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We've taken the Hapes Consortium out of the war. We found out that the Pentastar alignment is a worthless ally, and that bodes well for us against the CIS. Because if we were to attack the CIS, I probably don't need to dedicate 2 fleets down here to keep them in, especially because they only have 1 large fleet. So what I would do is put my fleet right here if I was going to attack and have them go to them immediately in an effort, I don't know, is there a planet over here? No. In an effort to try to take them out of the war at the very beginning. Because if we were successful, then I would just have to come down to wherever their production facility is and stop them making ships, and that should be a secondary goal. Very good. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to share it. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the verse.